Hi, I'm Anna, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how carrying my children has made me the mum I am today. I knew nothing about slings before I had my first son, but after a challenging pregnancy in which my mental health had taken a bit of a hit and a difficult premature birth, after which we'd have to stay in hospital a little bit of time, it's no overstatement to say that slings saved me. I went along to our local sling library when our first son was 2 weeks old, and I learned how to use a stretchy wrap and a buckle carrier. From that day on, he was a sling baby. He lived most of his life in that stretchy wrap carried by both me and his dad. It helped us in so many ways practically, but most importantly, it helped me with my mental health. To begin with, it allowed me to just be with my son without worrying where my brain was at. If he was in the wrap, he was safe, even if I was struggling. It also definitely calmed him and reduced his crying, which was a godsend for my brain, which is constantly on hyper alert. With him in the sling, we could also get into the hills, which has always been one of my coping mechanisms. Most of all, it allowed me to create a space where me and my son could be together without trying too hard. That special space was the single most important resource I could find in helping me keep going onwards. It held me and us together. 19 months later, my second son came crashing into the world. He was a whopping 10 weeks early, and it was the beginning of a global pandemic. Over the course of the next 8 months, we spent a lot of time in hospital, and due to the pandemic, we were often separated as a family. Slings were invaluable in so many ways in this time. My older son spent a lot of time at grandma's, and she would put him in a sling to give him a sense of comfort. When he was with us, we would also use the sling to reconnect. With the little one, the sling allowed us to bond in our own special way while he was in hospital. It felt like our thing, our space. And of course, when he was at home, it was so vital, so we could do things as a family still. I think any parent of a toddler and a new baby will tell you having the new baby in the sling means hands-free to play with the toddler. In fact, there were many times the older one would instruct us to wrap his brother so we could play a particular thing. Now, with a 2.5-year-old and a 9-month-old, we still use a variety of slings every day for naps, to get jobs done in the house, to allow us to play with the older one, to carry tired toddler legs when the walk gets too long, to help my brain when it's struggling. Slings have defined us as parents, and I know they'll help define the people our children become. I'm so glad I found them.